Hello there. Welcome back. I'm glad you could join me today. Let's just dive right in and run all the colors across the screen that you'll need to paint along with me. I have my regular old canvas here, wet and ready to go. Now, let's grab our trusty 2-inch brush here. Whack that off real good. Just beat it like it owes you money. We're gonna get a little dab of our yellow snow here. We're gonna mix that with just another little dab of our Betty White. Now, let's just dance in a happy little sky. Now remember, this is your world. You get to make and break the rules here.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Wish I could jump in there and roll around in all that cascading white powder. Yeah, just get high on all of life's splendor. God, I love cocaine. So much. Holy fuck knuckles, I am high as a kite right now. Okay, let's paint in a few little happy trees there. Nothing wrong with making friends with trees. Now, what you don't want to do is eat these paints. Trust me on this one. All right, I'm gonna whack off again. That's right. That feels good. Would you look at that? It seems like we have ourselves a finished painting.
So from our family to yours, keep your pants dry, your dreams wet, and remember, hugs not drugs.
Hey everybody, Deadpool 2 teaser, let's break it down. So if you don't know what wet on wet means, that's actually a watercolor painting technique. So a lot of this is a parody of Bob Ross with a whole bunch of references stuck in the names and the stuff that he's talking about, along with real footage from Deadpool 2 and our first look at Cable right at the end. He was that crazy cybernetic hand reaching for all the gun parts. So let's break this down. If you're finding me for the first time too, be sure to subscribe to get everything. I'm doing special giveaway stuff that I'll explain at the end of the video. But starting at the beginning, so if you didn't know, obviously all the footage is references to something else. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff packed in here. But the actual video description is an Easter egg too. So it reads, after surviving a near fatal bovine attack, a disfigured cafeteria chef, Wade Wilson, struggles to fulfill his dream of becoming Mayberry's hottest bartender while also learning to cope with his lost sense of taste. Searching to regain his spice for life as well as a flux capacitor, Wade must battle ninjas, the Yakuza, in a pack of sexually aggressive canines as he journeys around the world to discover the importance of family, friendship, and flavor, finding a new taste for adventure, and earning the coveted coffee mug of world's best lover. So that's sort of their funny way of telling you what the movie's actually going to be about, like disfigured cafeteria chef. Mayberry is from Andy Griffith. They're actually kind of honest with some of the description too. Not all of it's just a total joke like the Yakuza, ninja, sexually aggressive canines. It's talking about all the people he'll be fighting, so it sounds like he might actually be going to Japan during the movie at some point. But it does say that he journeys around the world, so it sounds like we might go more than one place around the world. Getting to the actual footage though, there's a whole bunch of movie references and references to people, places, things. First there's the Indigo Girls band, Soylent Green, it's made of people, Men in Black the movie, box office gold because Deadpool 1 made a shit ton of money at the box office, Doc Brown from Back to the Future, Pretty in Pink the movie, he says whack this off like it owes you money, Silverlicious is a children's book, Yellow snow should be obvious, don't eat the yellow snow, but then he says, yellow snow mixed with Betty White, so I guess somebody's taking a piss on Betty White. There's a Reddit reference, then there's a jump cut from this yellow sky he's painting to like a completely winter mountain landscape. So obviously he's making a joke about doing a lot of cocaine, but I thought this might actually be a backdoor reference to them dropping more footage this Christmas. But like at the end of the teaser, they have the Thanksgiving spread of like all the main cast members. That might actually be when they're dropping the next trailer, just like the idea that they're dropping a trailer at Thanksgiving. But I just love that quote, wish I could just jump in there and get high on all this white powder. The reason why he's making so many jokes about cocaine is there's a lot of conspiracy theories about the artist Bob Ross who starred in all these painting videos. People thought that he just did a ton of drugs. Then it jumps to a cabin in the forest. He says he's gonna whack off again. Then it sees a creepy bird picture, flips out, and it jumps to regular footage from the actual movie. So this is Deadpool pulling his gun out. Maybe he's fighting Yakuza, like they said in the video description. This is another Weapon X type facility. It looks like there's a bunch of containers with people that he might be trying to free that's getting blown up. This is Deadpool without his costume going after someone. He jumps down onto a car, probably from like really high up on a building, and then rams into a car. This is actually the kid from Hunt for the Wilder People, Julian Dennison. You may have seen the announcement when they cast him in the movie. It looks like he's a mutant and he's the one that's starting this fire. It looks like some sort of rally center because there's all these banners in the background that are trying to incite people against people who are not purebloods. Maybe there are organizations that hate mutants, so they're going after them because they're not what you would call pure blood. But they haven't released which character he's playing. So there are a number of people with pyrokinesis in the X-Men comics. There's Wiccan, Sunfire, Pyro. You remember Pyro was actually a character during X-Men Last Stand, so he could be a recast version of that character. But I think it's more likely that he's playing a different character like Wiccan or Sunfire. We'll probably find out pretty soon. But you get your first look at Zazie Beetz as Domino. You see him with Vanessa at home. Dopinder is back. Negasonic Teenage Warhead is also back, giving him the bird. It looks like there's this Weapon X shipping container behind them, like they've stopped it or saved a bunch of people. You also see it here, like it's getting ready to crash. Deadpool and Blind Al, who is also back, of course. Weasel's back. And then Deadpool doing a hit on someone at a funeral, disguising himself as the body. This looks like him juggling a chainsaw during a hit, like he's doing something funny while he's taking someone down. This just looks like it's him cooking some sausages, nothing really special about this. But then it goes back to the Bob Ross Thanksgiving spread with Cable, the rest of the cast. Keep your dreams dry and your pants wet. And then it just goes through a whole list of credits that are a bunch of funny references. So there's Ross Bob Art for Bob Ross Art. Jerrica Benton, lead singer, is Jem. Jem is truly outrageous. Shout out to Chief Engineer Geordie LaForge from Star Trek. Blanche is from Golden Girls, just like Betty White. Maybe you remember Teddy Ruxpin. I think I had one of those when I was a little kid. The camera 1, camera 2 is a Wayne's World joke where he goes, camera 1, camera 2, as he's staring at his girlfriend. Lighting by Thomas Edison. Dalton was a famous scientist who developed modern atomic theory. So when it says security, like he was the person in the chain of events that led to the creation of the atomic bomb. That was Oppenheimer who developed that, though. Everybody remembers Boom Goes the Dynamite. Chim Chim, the grip, is actually a reference for the monkey from Speed Racer. The Bug and Parker is from a Reading Rainbow children's book. And then, like I've said before, the hand at the end grabbing all those different gun parts is Cable. That's just his cybernetic hand. So the obvious reference to make is that they're trying to tell you when the actual trailer is dropping, because this is just being called wet on wet teaser, meaning that there is an actual trailer that they will drop before the end of the year. So my guess is this is just leading up to a Thanksgiving reveal, and then they'll do something again this winter because of that Winter Wonderland. Obviously also a reference to him doing a bunch of coke. But let me know what you guys think of this in the comments below. And if there are any references that you spotted that I missed, just write them below in the comments. But what'll happen is I'm going to post my Justice League review video next. That should be up in a couple hours. So I'll announce the next IMAX ticket giveaway winner when I post that. There's just like a whole bunch of movies coming out between Star Wars, Justice League. So I'm just giving away generic gift certificates and you guys can use it for whatever movie you want. So while you wait for everything, you can click here for more Deadpool 2 videos, and you can click here for my Thor Ragnarok alternate post-credits scene video, deleted scenes. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.